Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and on this edition of my midweek chat, I want to talk about something that's not necessarily movie related, but something that has become an event that has just swept across the internet, an event that is so large that it had to have its own name. You know how they have to name tropical storms. Well, they've had to name this internet storm, and kudos to the wonderkind out there who decided to name it the Fappening. And the Fappening, for those of you who don't know, is basically what has happened is a hacker out there has somehow hacked into the Apple iCloud and has found himself privy to just a plethora of celebrity photographs, primarily celebrity nude photographs, nude selfies from various celebrities, a long list of celebrities, most notably Jennifer Lawrence from the Hunger Games. And the internet has just absolutely exploded. People trying to get their hands on these pictures. The hacker has just disseminated them, throughout the internet. They've caught on like a wildfire. And when I first heard about this, about the Fappening, a lot of things crossed my mind. I had a lot of kind of mixed feelings. And initially, I really didn't feel a great amount of sympathy toward any of those celebrities. Jennifer Lawrence, Kirsten Dunst, Kate Upton, a ton more. Some of them I'm not even familiar with at all. And, you know, I didn't consider it necessarily a privacy issue. Because, and I've talked about privacy in the digital age on this channel before, there's no such thing. So if you're taking naked pictures of yourself on your phone, or naked videos of yourself on your phone, or if you're participating in a sex tape, there's a really good chance it's gonna get out. Especially if you are a celebrity. Because if I hack into the iCloud or whatever, and I have a list of people's names that I have access to their photographs, I'm going to go down that list, and there's John Smith, Jane Smith, John Doe, Jane Doe, Jennifer Lawrence. The name's just going to dive right out at you because they're a celebrity. And I'm sure, Jennifer Lawrence was thinking, well, this will never happen to me. It will, and it'll happen to a celebrity far more frequently than it will to just your average Joe. And and from what I heard, these were pictures that she had taken and then deleted that were still somehow stored in the iCloud. And, even though you delete something from your computer, you delete something from your phone, you take something off your hard drive or whatever, there's still a thumbprint of it there. It never truly goes away. It's still floating around somewhere in the ether. So, we have this false sense of security and of privacy, and we really have none. I mean, I forget what the statistic was, but the average American adult is on camera, on security cameras or just cameras, period, some insane percentage per day. You are on camera. Your cell phone is a tracking device. It is tracking you 24/7, and it is never within an arm's reach. Mine is right there. It has a camera on it. It has a microphone on it. It could be recording me right now, just like this camera is. So we have this false sense of privacy and security, and we don't have it. Now, the pictures were stored in the iCloud. Now, definitely, Apple certainly has some explaining to do. Why are you storing deleted pictures, people's deleted pictures in the iCloud after they're deleted, and how long do you store them? And this is the reason why we have so many instances of identity theft, because even department stores, not long ago Target, you know, I forget how, it was thousands of people's credit cards and debit cards were hacked into and were just out there, were just public domain. Because if you go to Walmart, say you buy a Blu-ray from Walmart, you pay for it with your debit card, you go home and the disc is broken. A day or two later, you take it back to Walmart, they scan it, they say, oh, you paid with your debit card, we'll return the money, we'll put it back on your debit card or your credit card. They're storing that information in their system. Who knows how long they're storing that information in their system? But that is how identity theft happens. Identity thieves, hackers, they can hack into, you know, Walmart system, and there's your information. There's your debit card. There's your credit card. That's how that happens. It's stored, not necessarily on a cloud. The whole cloud thing, Apple definitely, I think, has some explaining to do in this instance as well, which they've sort of taken the high road. Oh, it's not a security issue, blah blah blah. Yeah, it kind of is. And that leads me to, you know, and I've talked about this a lot, you know, the digital media. UV codes, Voodoo codes, etc., etc. Say I've got a Voodoo account with 1,000 movies on it. Somebody hacks that account, those movies are gone. And what proof do I have that I even owned any of them? You know, I have, you know, this is proof that I own this. And it's more difficult. These days, it's easier for someone to hack into a system like that and steal than it is for them to break into your house and steal the actual physical thing. And there's also the celebrity obsession with just people in this country. You know, again, wanting to see naked pictures of a celebrity simply based on the fact that they're a celebrity. I mean, that's why, you know, you have things like TMZ and, you know, tabloids, because people are fascinated and obsessed with the fact that, oh, this celebrity, they go to the grocery store too. This celebrity eats at Taco Bell. You know, there's this sort of disconnect between a celebrity is not a human being, you know, like the rest of us. They're these godlike entities. So when you see them doing something like grocery shopping, going to Taco Bell, you know, it's like, oh my God, I want to know about that. Or when they have their own, you know, problems, their own personal problems, their own domestic issues, their own whatever, you know, chemical abuse problems. It humanizes them in a way. And we want to know those things about celebrities because in some way or another we feel a link with them, I guess, some sort of kinship with them, because we've, you know, watched them on TV and on film. And, you know, what more personal? You don't really get more personal than actually seeing a celebrity, you know, nude, or a celebrity having sex. That's why, you know, these sex tapes sell like hotcakes. That's why, you know, again, you know, these pictures of celebrities are just, you know, burning the internet up. There's this celebrity obsession. You know, you want to see a naked picture of Jennifer Lawrence far more than you want to see a naked picture of Jennifer, you know, Doe, who lives out in, you know, Missouri, just because you know who Jennifer Lawrence is. I mean, I do feel some, you know, I do feel some, you know, bad for the celebrities, because again, you know, they were laboring under the false assumption that, you know, if I delete these, they're gone. They're just gone forever. They're deleted from existence. They had no idea the iCloud is storing these things forever, you know, and even if they did, they probably at least, you know, had the assumption, well, then they're protected. You know, Apple is protecting them, and clearly they're not. So, I mean, you know, these were, you know, they are adults. They can do whatever they wish, you know, with their cameras, with their pictures, I guess. But, you know, you just have to keep in mind that, particularly if you're a celebrity and you're taking naked selfies or participating in sex tapes, that increases the possibility exponentially that it's gonna quite possibly get out there. And then there's also the the whole selfie thing. The thing about people just going off with crazy selfies, and that's something else that I really don't understand. I've taken selfies of myself, but it's not like I'm taking dozens of selfies of myself a day, and all of these pictures are just they're just selfies, and it's like, I don't know, they wanted to see, let's see how I photograph nude. I can see myself nude in the mirror, but let me see how I look if I photograph myself nude. Or I'm sure they're sending the pictures to to guys or whatever. I mean, I don't know. But again, there's something to be said about the whole culture of selfies, and I think I read somewhere that the culture of selfies is like narcissism and stuff like that is just on the rise, rampant these days. But yeah, just a weird yet kind of interesting socially event, the fappening. Just a lot to be said about it, really, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of there is that sort of allure to want to see a celebrity, maybe not nude, but just to see them sort of humanized. I mean, we lift them up to this godlike status in society, in this country, simply because they're on TV or they're in a movie, or they're a musician, or they're some personality, whatever. So there's a humanizing quality to seeing whoever your favorite celebrity is going through the drive-thru at Taco Bell, or shopping for kitty litter at at Walmart or whatever. I don't know, just a really weird thing, the fappening. I'm not sure what will come of it in the end. I'm not sure if they're going to track the guy down, if he's going to be in any kind of trouble for that legally. But yeah, weird stuff. Let me know what you guys think of the fappening. What does it say about our society, about our culture? Also, I mean, there's a whole, it doesn't particularly, I think, bode well for just, men in general either, that we're, fawning over these pictures and, trading them and, further disseminating them throughout the internet. But I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the fappening. And yeah, until next time, you guys take it easy, and peace.